Welcome. Thank you for being here today. It is such an honor to be teaching you. Today we're going to be doing a Kundalini Yoga Kriya for inner anger. Because we live in a world where we're angry, and sometimes we just need to let it move through us. But sometimes that's difficult. It comes out in rage and anger towards others. But this is a safe container where we're able to release that anger, to let it move through us in whatever way our body needs to. So my first invitation for you, as you get your yoga mat and you get comfy in your space, is to honor your body as we go through this. Always honor your body. This isn't about stressing your body anymore. It's about bringing peace and ease into your system. So for those of you who haven't done Kundalini yoga, I'll just go through a quick overview of how this practice will go. So we'll start by tuning in. We'll do some warm-ups. We'll go into the actual Kriya, and then we will have a rest and relaxation period after the actual Kriya. And then we'll go into this beautiful calm heart meditation to bring it all together, to be able to help your system really have that calm heart when you move forward, to have that relaxation. And so when maybe people are frustrating you or making you angry, you don't have to do the entire Kriya. You can just do 3 minutes of the meditation. So just honoring that wherever you are in this time and space. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started by tuning in to the Adi mantra. We chant this 3 times with the tongue at the roof of the mouth, and we say as we say so that we hit the meridian points to stimulate the system. So begin by sitting on your yoga mat in a nice, easy pose, whether that is on a bolster or not. A bolster really does help because you're able to elevate your hips and just give that spaciousness to your hip area. So go ahead and rub your palms together. Bring them to heart center, closing your eyes down. Having that slight neck lock. For me, this helps if I push on my chin and just kind of push my neck back a little bit so I can feel that energy moving up and down my spine. Again, closing your eyes, imagining that spinal fluid running up and down your spine, connecting your head to your heart and to all of your lower chakras. Focus your gaze at the third eye with your eyes being closed. Rub your hands together to create some heat. Putting your hands at heart center with a gentle pressure on your breastbone where the thumbs touch your body. Let the breath find itself. Allow the breath. Become an observer of the breath. Is it shallow or deep, warm or cool? Are you only breathing through one nostril? Is your nose stuffy or flowing easily? Just having all of these awarenesses of your breath. Letting go of everything, leaving the stresses outside the room. This is your time. This is your space to let go of what no longer serves you. Remember, this is your time. Enjoy. We'll begin the Adi mantra of Namo, Gurudev Namo by inhaling. And on the third inhale, we'll begin the Adi mantra when we exhale. You're welcome to join along or just listen to me, whatever feels the most supportive and comfortable for your system. Inhale. Inhale, and we'll begin. Bringing your hands down to your lap. Just beginning to notice your breath. If you're feeling like you need to be more grounded, put your palms facing down on your knees. If you feel like you need to bring more energy, keep your hands facing up in Gyan Mudra. If you're feeling like you need more support, put your left hand up on your lap with your right hand on top of it, facing it up. We're just going to do some nice, long, deep breathing here. What that looks like is inhaling, pushing your belly out, pulling the breath all the way up through the chest, the clavicle, maybe even holding it for a second at the top and reversing directions and pushing the belly back towards the spine as you exhale all of that air out of your body. And just continue doing this, beginning to feel the breath moving in your body, feeling areas of tightness and constriction as you pull this breath up through your entire torso. Remembering, this is your practice, your body. Enjoy this time. Let whatever comes up flow through you. Do what your body allows. Always honor your body. If at any time you aren't able to physically do the posture, continue to breathe, keeping your eyes closed, and imagine yourself doing the posture perfectly in your mind's eye. At this time, set an intention for your practice. What do you want to get out of it? What do you want to bring into your life? Maybe it's trusting the flow and process of life. Maybe it's being able to process anger in a healthy, safe way. Maybe it's moving into your greater good and allowing feelings of safety and security to wash over you. Allow whatever comes to mind. Maybe it's as simple as surrendering to something new and the curiosity of this new practice. Sit for a moment and see what comes to mind. Put your hands over your heart, say the intention in your head, and release it to your practice. Continuing with the long, deep breathing, inhaling through the belly, pulling the breath all the way up through your chest, your clavicle, and reversing directions. Exhaling, pushing all the air out of your belly, pushing your belly up against the spine. Now, as we move through this practice, I'll be guiding you with my words. So I'll be correcting you as you move through your posture if it doesn't look correct. Otherwise, just allow your body to move in whatever way the words process through your head from what I'm speaking to you. My invitation as you go through this practice is to keep your eyes closed the entire time and listen to my voice. Just imagine this as a moving meditation of your entire body. It's not just sitting still. Meditation doesn't have to look how we maybe perceive it, that we have to sit still and not move. We can bring meditation into our everyday life, into the movements of our life. And I love to explain Kundalini yoga as a moving meditation. It's just listening to the voice of the teacher and just guiding your body into whatever way that manifests in your world. Continuing taking these nice, long, deep breaths, really settling into the space. Remember to keep your eyes closed as much as possible during this practice and breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling through your nose, unless I direct you otherwise. This is an internal practice. This is your breath. It is always here to serve you. There are many breaths to help with health, vitality, controlling the moods, developing concentration, and promoting a feeling of connectiveness. Long, deep breathing itself has one of the longer lists of benefits. Some of my favorites are bringing the brain to new levels of alertness, aiding and breaking subconscious habit patterns such as fear and insecurities, along with reducing and preventing toxins in the lungs by clearing the small air sacs. You don't even need drugs. You just need your own breath. And get high off your own supply. I want you to inhale deeply, hold the breath until you can't hold it anymore, and then gently let the breath go through your nose. And just sit for a moment, noticing, how does your body feel different? Maybe you feel more areas of tension, tightness. Maybe you feel an opening. We'll begin our first warm-up. It's called the life nerve stretch. And you're going to put your legs out in front of you in the shape of a V. You're going to reach your hands up over your head as you inhale, and you're going to exhale to the left side. Inhale back, exhale to the right side. And you're going to continue this rhythm, finding the rhythm that works best for you, keeping your eyes closed. And with this, you want to make sure that you're lengthening the spine, bending forward from the navel point, continuing to lengthen the spine, making sure to lead with your heart, not letting your head drop. Keep the head aligned with the spine, finding that rhythm of inhaling both of your arms up over your head, exhaling to the left, inhaling back to center, exhaling over to the right side, coming back to inhale. And try to get to the belly, to the thighs, rather than the head to the knees. Tighten the thigh points or the thigh muscles and pull them away from the knees to hold the stretch. Keep your back straight, neck and head aligned as you move back and forth, finding your rhythm. The benefits of this are reducing stress. Stress makes the body become very tight and rigid. Tight hamstrings and a sore lower back are one of the most common health complaints. This pose releases tension in the lower back, spine, and buttocks area to keep the body youthful and relaxed. And you can also include a mantra with this. My favorite one is Sat Nam. Sat Nam means truth is my identity. In this way, it filters your thoughts, so each thought has a positive resolution. Mantra makes it easier to keep up during strenuous exercises and adds depth to the performance of the simplest ones. So inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam as you go down to the right and the left. And you can use this throughout the entire practice at any time to help support you if your mind begins to wander, coming back to the mantra, coming back to the breath. Now inhale to center, bringing your arms back down to your legs, bringing your legs back into easy pose. That means crossing them in front over one another, or you can even put them in butterfly with putting the soles of your feet together. Whatever feels the most comfortable for you. This is about discovering your body, discovering the areas that feel good, the areas that don't feel good. And just sitting here for a second in silence, just beginning to notice, how does your body feel different? With your eyes closed, keeping them closed, placing your hands on your knees, sitting straight, lengthen the neck, almost like pushing the neck back, or putting your pointer finger on your chin and kind of pushing it back, feeling that stretch. And then you're going to inhale and stretch the head back, allowing the heart center to open up. And you're going to rotate to the left. Exhale as the head hangs forward. And just rotate your head around. Feel the roll rooted in the heart center, making sure the only thing moving is your neck, making sure that your shoulders are down and relaxed. It's so common to hold our shoulders up because we hold a lot of tension, but we want to relax our shoulders. Just let the neck move however it needs to move. If there's a spot that feels sticky, stop for a second, send some love to that area, and then keep moving. This doesn't have to be fast. This is slow and gentle. And remember to keep breathing and smiling as you do this. We're going to rotate or switch directions. So if you started rotating to the left, now you'll go to the right. The benefits of doing neck rolls brings energy further up your spine. It relaxes the neck and stimulates the thyroid. The thyroid is the key to regulating the metabolism and aids in producing energy. So in the afternoon or any time during the day you start to feel sluggish, this is a great exercise to do. You're all doing wonderfully. Go ahead and come back to center. Again, just sitting here and noticing, allowing the spaciousness in your neck. Areas that feel more open. Maybe even doing a few quick shoulder shrugs. Just pulling your shoulders up to your ears, letting them drop down. Moving up and down. Just letting all of those weights that we carry on our shoulders to just dissipate. Now, making sure that you're going back to that long, deep breathing between our spaciousness, so that you're able to reconnect with your breath. Checking in with your body, noticing the subtle changes and shifts as we move through this practice. The shifts that happen within your body from moving the energy, from becoming aware to connecting with your body, allowing whatever to show up here, to be here. It isn't yours to hold on to. Release it, enjoying the good and the bad. It is what it is. As we show up on the mat is how we show up in life. So push yourself where you can. Love yourself and give yourself permission when you need to take a break. have an awareness of how you're showing up within this practice and how your body is feeling. And if you feel like my recommendation is, if you feel pain, to back off. If you feel like it's almost like life, where you start that self-sabotage of, oh, this is uncomfortable, I don't want to do this. See how much further you can go. Take it just a second or two longer, because that second or two longer may be the point of releasing whatever needed to be released. It was holding you back in all of those times that you continue to get to that spot and stop. So we'll begin the Kundalini Yoga Kriya to relieve inner anger. I invite you to come laying down on your back. In a relaxed posture with your arms at your sides, palms up, and your legs slightly apart. And for this, we're going to pretend to snore. So with this, the snoring is a way that our body can help to release anger. Sometimes when people do snore, it's because their body is naturally trying to release this anger. So go ahead and get nice and loud. Let it all go. You may even be smiling or laughing. Allow that. It's okay to feel joy amongst this anger that's deeply embedded within our system. And still laying on your back, you can stop the snoring. Keep your legs spread out straight, or your legs out straight, and raise both legs up about 6 inches from the floor. And if this is uncomfortable for your lower back, please be mindful. You can always put your hands under your lower back or your lower buttocks area to support your lower back, because we don't want to stress the lower back. Again, this is about bringing more ease into your system, being able to release. And with this, your legs may begin to shake. Your navel center just below your belly button may begin to shake or get wobbly. Just allowing. And again, that long, deep inhale as you go through this. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And you're going to remain in this posture, and we're going to do breath of fire for 45 seconds through your mouth. So it's going to look like this, or it's going to sound like this. It's going to be basically a panting dog with your tongue sticking out. And your mouth may get that metallic-y taste. And again, if you're pregnant on your moon cycle, I recommend you not doing the breath of fire. And now, laying on your back, you're going to lift your legs up to 90 degrees with your arms on the ground, your palms facing down on your sides, and you're going to begin to beat the ground with your hands with all the anger you can achieve. All those times that you've been frustrated, that you've been angry at people, that people have just completely pissed you off. Get that out. Smack the floor as hard as possible. Finding your rhythm, finding your pace of just letting it all go. And you're going to inhale through your open mouth, exhale through your nose. So it's going to be inhaling through the mouth, exhaling through the nose, inhaling through the mouth, exhaling through the mouth, or through your nose. I'm sorry. This is a different breath than maybe we're used to. So it may take a second for you to get used to this, of inhaling through your open mouth, exhale through your nose. You're doing awesome. And go ahead, bringing your legs down to the floor. Just laying here for a second, noticing how your body feels. And just so you know, we're doing half time on this Kriya. You can do double time if you want, but for just starting out, I like to do half time just so you can settle in to the postures, because we do in the beginning kind of move through this quickly, becoming aware of your body. And you're going to slowly move into celibate pose. And what this looks like is you're going to be sitting on your heels, but your legs are almost spread out to the side. And if this is uncomfortable, you can either put a blanket or a bolster under your heels. So like for me personally, I like to put a bolster or a blanket under my butt and then put my legs out to the side of the bolster, the circular bolster or blanket. Once you're in this posture, you can also just sit on your knees if that's more comfortable for you, or if that's not achievable, you can also sit in easy pose. And you're going to put your arms across your chest. So you put your right arm on your left shoulder, left arm on your right shoulder, and you're going to bend at your hips. And you're going to also make sure you're pressing your arms against your rib cage. Bend forward and touch your head to the floor as if you're bowing, and then come back up. And find a pace that is achievable for you. It's recommended to do 30 bows per minute. But again, honoring your body. Where are you in this practice? Maybe it feels better to go slower. Maybe it feels better to go faster. Just honoring yourself wherever you are. Finding your rhythm, connecting with the breath. And again, you can use this mantra, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you go down. And for the last 15 seconds of this, you're going to move as fast as you can. Again, honoring your body, but push it maybe just a little bit more. It's only 15 seconds. Coming back up, relaxing your arms down to the floor or in your lap, whatever feels the most comfortable. And bringing your legs straight out in front of you. And for this posture, you're just going to begin to be all parts of your body. Or I like to say tap, because we don't want to beat our body. We want to be gentle and loving on our body, but also by tapping, it very much stimulates our system. So make sure you tap everywhere. Your arms, your hands, your legs, your torso, your back, your butt, your feet, your head. Make sure you get every area. You are doing amazing. So this Kriya talks about when inverted anger becomes part of the body, the simple effect is that you have absolutely no relationship with yourself. Inferiority complex or superiority complex are a cover up for inner anger. Manipulation and lying are parts of inner anger. Not being self-sustaining or having a foundation to work it out is an inner anger. Misbehavior, wrong calculation, self-destruction, destroying the business, destroying the relationship are all aspects of inner anger. So when we're able to clear it and move it through our body in a healthy way, that's super helpful. And by this tapping on our body, it's very, very helpful. If we maybe don't have the time during the day to do an entire yoga practice, we can just do these small things like tapping on our legs, tapping on our arms, tapping on our chest, just finding that love within ourselves. And go ahead and come up to a standing posture. And with this posture, you're going to stand up and bend forward, keeping your back parallel to the ground. Let your arms and hands hang loosely and remain in this posture. And just kind of let everything hang loose. Again, honoring your system. If this doesn't feel supportive for you, you can just sit and do long, deep breathing. But my recommendation with this is to really feel into this space, to feel all the stretching that's happening, allowing the breath to move. That long, deep breath, and with every breath, deepening it even more, lengthening the breath and the body, making sure to keep that nice, straight spine with the back parallel to the ground. And let the arms and hands just hang loose. Stretching out the muscles in the legs and the back. You're all doing beautifully. Only 30 more seconds. And you're going to move into Cobra, coming down to the floor, lying on your stomach and placing your hands on the ground underneath your shoulders. Lift the chest and the heart up first. Let the head follow as you lean back and arch back. Try to straighten the arms, but don't overarch the lower back. And just let the breath flow naturally here. So again, when you're lying on your stomach, just placing the hands on the ground underneath the shoulders, lifting the chest and the heart first, and let the head follow as you lean back and arch up. Try to straighten the arms, but if you don't want to overarch the back, and for sometimes if you have shoulder issues, it might be better just to do Sphinx pose, where you're putting your forearms on the ground and then just arching a little bit. Again, honoring yourself wherever you are. Now, still in this pose, begin circling your neck as you continue to just let the breath move as it needs to move throughout your body. And this is the last posture in the cobra pose. You're going to begin kicking the ground with alternate feet and continue with just letting your breath move however it needs to move, but making sure that you are breathing, because it's so often that we stop breathing. You're doing awesome. Now go ahead, making your way back into easy pose. And just sitting here for a moment, just noticing your body. What do you feel coming up? What is moving through you right now? Just becoming aware of it. And our last posture before we do our relaxation is going to have a mantra with this. And the mantra is going to be Sat Nam. So you're going to sit in easy pose and you're going to clasp your hands. For females, the top goes over, the right on top for females, for males, left on top. And then you're going to put your index fingers together and you're going to put your arms up over your head with your elbows as close to your ears as possible. And the movement in your belly is going to happen with the mantra. So you want to make sure you have a nice straight spine, and the mantra is Sat Nam, Sat Nam. So on Sat, you're going to pull your belly in and back, and then on Nam, it relaxes. So it's like this pumping of the stomach. So it's going to be Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And I'm going to start the timer and do this with you. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Go ahead and release your arms. Just sitting here for a moment with your eyes closed. Maybe feeling the energy in that navel point and that navel center moving through your body. Excuse me. And you're going to slowly make your way down to relaxation pose. The most popular yoga pose. Laying flat on your back. You can cover yourself with a blanket if you would like. This is your time to fully relax and let go. Put your arms at your sides on the ground with your palms facing up, closing your eyes down, relaxing the breath. Let everything else go. You've done all that you could and all that you need at this time. Prepare to heal, rejuvenate, relax, and let go. Consciously instruct your body and mind to be whole and let go. We're going to go through the entire body and give permission for each limb and cell to relax. Bring each part to alert by contracting it, squeezing it tightly for a moment, and with love, release the tension as you mentally say, relax. We're going to start with the feet. Relax. Ankles. Relax. Calves. Relax. Knees. Relax. Thighs. Relax. Back of the legs. Relax. Hips and buttocks. Relax. Pelvis. Relax. Navel point and belly. Relax. Fingers and hands. Relax. Wrist. Relax. Forearms. Relax. Chest and ribs. Relax. Elbows and upper arms. Relax. Upper arms. Relax. Shoulders. Release all tension and relax into the earth. Allow Mother Earth to support you. Neck. Relax. Muscles all the way down the spine and back. Relax. Squeeze the face like a prune. Relax. Squeeze the eyelids closed. Relax. Keeping them closed. Now let the healing gaze of your inner eye and heart bless each inner organ and gland. Give yourself permission for even deeper relaxation, to heal, to rejuvenate, to lighten, to brighten, to heighten the glow of each cell and open the flow of life to all. All thoughts flow smoothly, good thoughts, healthy, happy, joyful thoughts. Enjoy the quiet peacefulness. Allow any outside noises such as cars driving by, doors closing, toilets flushing, or people talking to be a part of this peacefulness. Let yourself go to any radiant, ecstatic place. Be blessed where every promise is fulfilled. A timeless place, relaxed, complete, radiant, and peaceful. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Gently coming back to your body. Breathe in and out deeply. Move your fingers and your toes. Rotate the ankles and wrists in both directions. Stretch the spine, arms overhead, stretching the arms and feet in opposite directions. Do a cat stretch, stretching the arms out to the side like a cactus. Pull the right leg up to the chest and over to the left side. Turning your head to the right, then reverse sides. Rub your hands and feet together, waking up all 72,000 nerve endings in your hands and feet. Bring your knees to your chest. Roll side to side a few times. Roll back and forth from neck to hips, coming up to a seated easy pose, keeping your eyes closed. And continue sitting in easy pose, making yourself comfortable if you need a cushion or bolster under your high knee. We're going to finish up this practice with the meditation for a calm heart. So again, slightly apply that neck lock, pushing your chin down and back with your index finger. Keep the spine straight. You're going to place the left hand on the center of your chest at your heart center. The palm is flat against your chest, and the fingers are parallel to the ground, pointing, so the fingers will be pointing to the right. With the right hand, you're going to put your thumb and your index finger into the Gyan Mudra. And again, it's touching your thumb to your index finger, and then you're just going to raise that right hand to the right side as if you're giving a pledge. So the palm faces forward, and the three fingers not in the mudra are going to point up. The elbow is relaxed near the side with the forearm perpendicular to the ground. Again, the elbow is relaxed near the side with the forearm perpendicular to the ground. Making sure your eyes are closed. You're going to inhale slowly and deeply through both nostrils. Then suspend the breath. And when I say suspend, this doesn't mean tightening and tensing your body. This means keeping your body as relaxed as possible as you hold this breath. And you're also going to raise your chest as you hold this breath. Retain it for as long as possible. Then exhale smoothly, gradually, and completely through the nose. When the breath is totally out, block the breath out for as long as possible. So it's going to be inhaling slow and deeply, suspending the breath, raising the chest, and then exhaling smoothly and gradually through the nose and holding the breath out. We'll only be doing this for 3 minutes. So finding your rhythm with the inhale, holding the breath, letting it go, holding it out. And if your shoulder or hands hurt at all, you can always bring it down and imagine yourself doing it perfectly. Making sure that if you are holding your right arm up, that both of your shoulders are relaxed. It's super vital to keep your shoulders relaxed. To breathe into this. Continue with the rhythm of your own breath. Concentrate on the flow of your breath. Regulate each bit of the breath consciously. This meditation opens awareness of the breath, and it conditions the lungs. When you hold the breath in or out for as long as possible, You should not gasp or be under any strain when you let the breath move again. This soothing breath practice, pranayama, relieves anxiety and promotes calmness and mental clarity. Emotionally, this meditation adds clear perception to your relationships with yourself and to others. If you are upset at work or in a personal relationship, etc., sit in this meditation for 3 to 15 minutes before deciding how to act. Then act from a place of your full heart. Physically, this meditation strengthens the lungs and the heart. One more minute. You're doing amazing. Holding that right palm up, Gyan Mudra, almost as if you're giving a pledge. To end, you're going to inhale, holding the posture, exhaling strongly through your nose. And we're going to repeat this 3 times. And once you've completed that, relax the breath and the posture. Continue sitting in easy pose, bringing awareness to your body and all the work you have released to circulate and distribute the energy throughout your body. Remember, as you go out into life and you feel stress, worry, anger, fear, come back to your breath. Come back to one of these postures. Come back to this entire practice. It is here to support you. You just need to allow it. As you move through your day, notice your intention you initially set and see how it shows up. Keeping your eyes closed, sitting in easy pose. We end each practice with singing the long time sun song. The words are, may the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide you on your way. You can sing this with me or just listen. And we sing it twice, once to ourselves and the second time to someone we may be having trouble with, who needs to be surrounded with extra love, or the planet as a whole. Now bringing your palms to your heart center, rubbing them together. And we'll inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the light always shine within you for the world to share in your beauty. May you be happy, healthy, and at ease with the flow of life. Inhale for a long Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you for joining me on this practice today. I invite you after this maybe to take some time to journal, just take a little extra time to nurture your system, to maybe sit and feel the differences, drink plenty of water. If you feel like you need some extra grounding, go outside, walk on grass, take a shower, just wash it away. Maybe even when you're journaling, to journal around what makes you angry and what you can do in those moments of getting triggered to move forward in a more loving and compassionate way. And have that so that the next time you get angry, instead of getting upset, yelling, raging at somebody, you can take a deep breath, walk away, go do a practice, do whatever feels supportive of your system in a more loving and nurturing way. Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. Sat Nam.